Hey everybody, this is the 20-gallon tank I keep set up for my wife to enjoy. And today I already did a water change on it, so we're not going to get the before and after. This is already the after. And it's not too long after either. That's why the water still seems a little bit cloudy. It's getting a little bit late in the day, and I wanted to get some video shot. And this is about it today. That's the thing with everyday fish keeping. A lot of days there's not a lot going on other than just feeding the fish and maybe doing some simple water changes here and there. And today is one of those days. So I did a little bit larger than normal. I usually do a 5-gallon bucket at a time out of this tank, but I have a jug that holds about 1.5 gallons, and that's what I use to refill the tank. And while the tank was draining into the bucket, I put the siphon hose into that jug as well, and I filled that up. So it was the 5-gallon bucket plus whatever that jug holds. So we'll call it 6.5 gallons out of 20, third of a tank, something like that. It certainly looked like it was down to about half a tank when you consider the displacement between the rocks and the substrate and the plants and everything. It was probably about half the volume of water. So a pretty significant water change. I wiped the glass down from the inside. I actually did not wipe the glass down on the outside, although there doesn't really seem to be any water spots or anything to worry about there. I did change the filter pad. It's a simple hang on the back filter, so that's no big deal. I did not mess around with the biological filter in it, but I did remove a lot of floating lace leaf water sprite. You can see how this water sprite has those real fine fronds on it. That is the lace leaf stuff. So I do have a bunch of that available for sale now. You can check my email down below if you're interested in that. I also pulled a bunch of Java moss out of there. And of course, I already had a bunch of Java moss downstairs. So if you're interested in Java moss, I've got that as well. And I might even have some Java fern downstairs now. I'm not sure. So that's about it. Like I said, not a lot going on with this tank today. Not a lot really happening with the fish room in general. One thing I will point out is that my Corydoras in here, you can see her down there on the bottom left-hand corner. She looks like she's sulking in the corner with her face away from us. She's not looking so good. I don't know how to describe it, but she just doesn't look all that good. She's always been a little bit malformed, even when we got her, when she was really small. We got her from PetSmart years and years ago. She's actually one of the first fish we bought. And she has survived all of these years. She survived all of my early years and all my learning curve, and she's made it through all that. And she's probably at least 10 or a little older than 10 now. I don't know exactly when I started keeping fish. It was around 2010-ish. And so she's back from circa 2010, we'll say. And so, again, she's not looking great. I don't know, and I know 11 is not necessarily old for a Cory, but she's no spring chicken either. She's been in this tank for quite a while, and she's been in a lot of my different tanks over the years. Again, I've had her since the very beginning. She is by far my oldest fish, by a long way, a couple years probably. Anyway, that's about all I've got to really mention within the tank, is that she's looking a little not so well, so we'll have to wait and see how that plays out over time. I'm not too hopeful, but again, 11 years is a pretty good run, so I'm not really that upset about it either. So there you go, everybody. Just a little update on my wife's tank. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Dan's Outdoors and More. I have a link for that down below. I just posted another cute cat video over there if you like that sort of thing. I hear they're pretty popular on the internet these days. So you can check that out if you're interested. But make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you real soon in the next one.